Getting into the world of presets is a pretty crazy thing because there's thousands and thousands and literally hundreds of thousands of presets out there that you can buy. I'm pretty sure if you were looking to your favorite like Instagram photographer, more than likely they're gonna be selling their presets and then you can use them as your own. If you didn't know what a preset is a configuration of settings designed for you to achieve a certain look. What that means is that once you load them onto Lightroom, you literally press one button and then your photo is essentially edited. Now, I personally believe that you should be using presets in your photography if you're a beginner, or if you're a pro, at this point you're probably using your own presets to edit all of your photos. Now, the benefits about using presets is that, like I mentioned earlier, with one click of a button you have an instant look. Half of the work is literally just done for you with that instantaneous clickable button. Now, for one thing that I love to personally use presets for is for when I do batch editing. What that means is that I'll put the preset onto one photo, then I go ahead and copy the settings from that photo now onto the rest of the photo collection that I'm editing. That way your settings get posted to all of your photo. The work is halfway done for you just right there with my batch editing. So I love doing that, especially if I'm doing weddings. I'll obviously go back into every single photo and just make sure they look proper, really tweak it out, kind of make it as perfect as I can. Batch editing is like, saves so much time. It's amazing. I use it literally every shoot I ever do or any set of photos. I love to batch edit. Presets are actually not that expensive nowadays. Like I said, since there's thousands and thousands of them, you know, they're actually pretty affordable. Now, there's a lot of presets out there that you can buy like a bundle for like 70 presets for like $3.99, like $3.99, and you don't want to do that. In the preset world, you kind of get what you pay for. So if you really want to cheap out, you can get like really cheap, really basic, kind of like no thought gone into them types of presets, and I would advise for you to stay away from those. Now, I'm not telling you to spend thousands of dollars on presets. I wouldn't recommend that. For a good preset pack, you're looking about anywhere between $50 to like $80. That's in my personal experience. Now, a big reason why I'm a huge advocate for people using presets in their photography, especially if they're trying to find their style. Now, this is where it starts to get into a little bit of a gray area, because if you buy presets from another photographer, you're basically borrowing their style. Now, this is where I really think that once you borrow that style, because even though you paid for it, it's not yours per se. So once you borrow this, like, try to build that style into your own. Try to use that preset as a building block, like not the finishing touch. Here's like my base layer on my edit. Now I'm gonna go in there and adjust everything to my liking, to make it look a little bit better. That way, if you keep building on that preset, you kind of make it your own, and it's not the same preset that you bought from that photographer. If you're a beginner, like, it might be very tempting to kind of just be lazy, put the preset on and call it a day. You don't want to really see it as a shortcut, because if you see it as a shortcut, you're kind of missing out on the lessons that there is to learn by just playing around with your software, learning how to edit. Even if you are using presets, go in there and change every little single setting. That way you see what every slider does. If you know what your software can do, even if you are using a specific preset or you're not using, like, you can still manage to edit a good photo because you understand your software. That's gonna help you as a building block to build your own thing. So that's why I'm like, yeah, like, buy presets and make them your own. Don't just put them on, like, add your twist to it. The way I see presets is that I just see them as extra seasoning to your photo. So if you have a really good photo and you add that extra little secret sauce, you could say so, it kind of just makes that photo a little bit better, a little bit more eye-appealing. But in order to create a complete good image, you need a good photo and a good preset or a good edit to go with it. You can't have a crappy photo and have like the best preset ever. Like, every photographer loves this preset, and you put that onto a crappy photo, it's still gonna be a crappy photo. You can't change that fact whatsoever. So to summarize it, guys, a great photo combined with a good edit, or a preset with your edit on top of that, like, that's the key to being a good photographer, in my personal opinion. So I'm not against the people using presets. I really highly encourage people to use presets. It's gonna help you. At the end of the day, it's just another tool in your arsenal of tools as a photographer. So guys, that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And also, drop down in the comment section, what was your first preset pack that you bought? I don't think I remember mine, but I do remember that when I first started editing, I did use the VSCO, like, editing app, and I used like those presets all the time. So those are the first ones I bought, because I actually did buy the app. It was like 20 bucks or something at the time. Yeah, but I guess that was my first preset pack, guys. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, leave all that fun stuff, thumbs up. That helps a lot. All right, guys, have a good one. Stay safe out there. Please stay safe. Wash your hands a lot. Okay. All right. Peace out. Actually, this is the second time recording this video, because the first time I forgot to plug in my mic, so it was camera audio, and it was just like crappy. So I've been playing a lot of Switch still. Again, I know I said the last video, but it's still going on. I have 2 Switches, by the way. Yeah, drop your drop your friend links below.